Hello and welcome, my name is Akira and this is my Let's Play series of Distance Worlds where we are playing as the Slukens. We are playing as the Ahuran Empire and in the last episode we just got started. We are playing in the Age of Shadows, which means that we have no hyperjump capabilities and we haven't really explored our starship system yet. We are just a new fledgling empire expanding on our old planet, but in the very end of our last episode we got our spaceport constructed. So, we have constructed a spaceport. This large orbital base serves as a shipyard, allowing us to build many different types of starships. The construction of our new spaceport has galvanized the resolve of our population, providing a short-term boost to our economy. Our new spaceport also provides a hub for trade and commerce. Freighters will deliver cargo here and ships can refuel here. As our technology progresses, we should upgrade our spaceport with other capabilities, shield and weapons for defense, research labs, sensors and more. Okay, so let's actually use our new spaceport. We'll go into the construction yards and you can see we have already selected this spaceport. Now a small spaceport only has a few construction yards. Of course you can design the spaceport yourself in the ship design, but the standard one has only 3 construction yards. This is fine. But I just want to build a couple of exploration ships. I think I'll go with 2 just so we can explore our system a bit faster. But since we can't really leave our system, I also think that 2 will be quite enough. So let's get that going. And we can see they are being built now. We also had our first visit in the last episode from these pirates, the menacing moon minerals. Let's actually speak with them and see if they know about any other. Oh no, they don't. It's in the early game, the only way to kind of get into contact with other empires is to buy the information from the pirates, and you can't really use your intelligence agent for anything unless you know people. So that's the reason why I want to kind of buy some contacts if I can get it. So anyway, as you can see, we are building our first construction ship down on the planet. And hopefully our explorers will be ready a bit sooner so we can start sending them out. Okay, so our first starship is constructed. We have constructed our first starship, the Dusty Agent. This event marks the beginning of our return to the stars. We must continue to expand and explore our solar system. Build more ships to establish a thriving solar empire. So, I think I'm gonna send this guy out here to this gas planet. And the other guy I'll send to this gas planet. Okay. So, see how long we are with this construction ship. And see how fast it's zipping along because I added those extra motors. So our first construction ship is done. And we'll send it out ready to build a mining station. The reason I'm doing this is because before a construction ship can build anything, it has to pick up resources at the home system. So when we send him out here to this planet, we don't know what's out here yet, but we know that we are looking to build some Castlon, find some Castlon and mine that. So we are hoping that we're going to find that at one of these planets, but if we don't, he actually also needs to go down here and repair this destroyer. And he can do that without any resources, but if we get him out here with resources for building a mining station, then he will be ready to do that. So we'll just send him out here, and our exploration ships will get there first and find out if it's actually this planet who has Castlon. If it's not, I'll just send the ship over and repair this guy, and then the next construction ship can go to whichever planet do have Castlon. Hopefully we'll have some Castlon in this system. But anyway, we have constructed a research station. Constructing a research station gives you a huge boost to our research efforts, allowing us to achieve technology breakthroughs faster. The event has galvanized the resolve of our population, providing a short-term boost to our economy. Stationing a suitable scientist at orbital energy research will improve our research even more. But we don't have any, unfortunately. But our leader has increased his population growth skill, so that's not bad. That's really the first thing we need to. The most important part of the early game is to build your population so we can build your GDP. As you can see here down, our GDP is growing along with our population. That will really help us out with cash later on in the game. But our exploration ships are getting closer, and we are dipping into the negative in cash flow. So let's just go in here and temporarily set up the tax rate up so we can earn a bit of money, just so we'll have some money if pirates come along. Sorry, that was my phone making sounds. So we have encountered a ship. We have encountered an abandoned frigate adrift in the Dismanu system. Actually, once we have kind of discovered all the planets in this system, I'm gonna go into the editor and rename all the stars and planets just so we'll have a bit more familiarity with our home system. But if I do that, I can also see what's on the planets. So I'll wait to do that until after I have discovered what's in this system, just so I don't spoil it for myself. But anyways, we are gonna investigate this ship. We have investigated the abandoned frigate Lamented Despair and the frozen giant planet Dismanu 7 in the Dismanu system. It appears to be in good working order, and we have boarded it and taken control. If we disassemble the advanced technology, we might get some bonus research. Internally, we can use this powerful ship to defend our empire. So we will definitely start out by using this exploration ship. Anyways, we will start out by sending this to our base, and so we have some defense. But once we kind of get to warp drives, this ship won't really be worth anything anymore because it has no hyperdrive. But anyway, it seems like we actually got some krypton and some helium. It's an alright planet, but didn't have the Caslan that we were looking for. So let's send the ship over here and check out that moon. And then after the moon, we'll send him in to look at this system and this planet. Hopefully we'll have Caslan here and on these two planets, because not having any fuel would be really bad. But as you can see, we do have a bit of cash flow now, and once we build up some money, we'll set down our tax rate again. So we have a lot of Caslan here, so it seems we send out the ship to the right place, and it's a very nice planet too. As kind of a rule of thumb, before you decide to build a mining station, you should make sure that the combined percentage of resources is about 120. This will mean that you mine enough that the station will actually earn its own upkeep. Of course, this doesn't really apply to important resources like Caslan or any special strategic resource that you don't have. But just keep that in mind, so you don't build. If you already have steel, don't go building resource stations at planets that has no steel at all. So we're gonna move this. Oh, that's the construction ship. Sorry. Let's the construction ship is done, so let's get him repairing this destroyer, and then find this exploration ship, I believe this one. He'll move to this planet and then move over to this planet and find out what this ruins is. And we also actually need to get this guy to go check out these ruins. And this is, you can queue up missions if you control right click, and you can get this menu up where you can do different kind of things. You can give different kind of orders, but you can also queue things, and you can also clear the queues in the for missions. So just so you know that. And I think we should soon set down the tax rate again. As you can see, with the tax up at the top, we don't have much of population growth, and that's really the most important thing. Is that before we get too far in our technology and need to begin spending our money for defense and stuff like that, we should have our population at max or close to max. Okay, I might wait for a bit more money before I go into negative cash flow again. But as I was saying, you need to have your population as high as possible when you kind of start developing into other star systems, just so that your cash flow will be able to keep up with your expenses. So we have one mining station here, mining ship here, going to mine this planet. Actually, wait a minute. The other one, okay, we didn't set a mission on that, so that's all right. Let's look at what's here. Let's actually send him to build the gas mining station here. But then once he flies over here, or on the way back, we'll set him to. Okay, we can't do that. So we have found the Exalted Hall at this menu. We have discovered the Exalted Hall at this menu. Ancient ruins from a lost civilization at the barren moon Slur or Slyer or whatever into this menu system. Our sensors indicate that the ruins sit at the center of a shadowy starlit plain. Should we investigate the ruins later? Let's do that. So this is a storehouse of ancient knowledge we have discovered. In the ruins of the Exalted Hall of this menu, we have found a store of scientific knowledge from a vanished civilization. Though very difficult to decipher, the store of knowledge has given us enough understanding to begin researching the project Warp Field Precursors. The Warp Field Precursors project holds the promise of faster than light travel, opening the galaxy to our explorers. So this is what we need to get warp drives and get out into space. Before we got this research was grayed out, so we couldn't start researching this. So this is definitely very important, but it's in my experience, you can't really start using the warp drives before you have a bit bigger ships. So we'll queue up this Space Construction 2 first, then go to Warp Field Precursors, and then go to even bigger ships. Because once we start getting into the universe, we will need some bigger ships for defense. After that, we'll go back to energy collection, just so we can save fuel on our stations. But it seems he has now picked up enough resources to build that gas station. So we'll now change his mission. My scrolling is off. So we'll send him to repair this, and then we'll queue up the building here. Oh, sorry. We'll queue up the building here, so that he will repair this ship first and then build a gas mining station down here. And it seems this explorer is done, so we'll send him to this planet. Oh! We found a lone trader. We have encountered a lone trading ship in our star system, the Sneaky Envoy. It does not appear to have a hostile pirate, but rather an independent space trader. Could there be other ships like this? Might they help transport needed resources for us? So this is just a hint that you can use the pirates to find the resources that you don't have. So we're gonna move to this, then move to this, and then move to this, and try to explore all our planets. And we have found the Grand Pyramid of Dismanu. We have discovered the Grand Pyramid of Dismanu, ancient ruins from a lost civilization at the distant planet of Imanu in the Dismanu system. Surveying from orbit indicates that the ruins appear completely deserted. Should we investigate the ruins? Yes, let's do that. So in the ruins of the Grand Pyramid of Dismanu, we have found valuable treasures worth 9,735 credits, which is rather nice because that means we can turn down our tax rate and start getting some growth again. So we can probably live off this money almost until we get war fields and need to start building ships again. So our ship here is done. Do we know this planet? No, so let's move over there. And we can start having a look at the different planets. It might be easier to look at the overview here. So it does look like we have some nice planets. We have this other continental planet, which have polymer, chromium, carbon fiber, and nickel stone. So 4 of the important resources that we need. I believe we already had some chromium and polymer on our home planet, but having more, and especially also having necrostone, really don't hurt us. We also have silicon, even though it's a bit small of a cache here, but if you don't find anything in the closest systems, we will definitely need to take this. We also have a bit of steel, although again it's not the best planets, but we will probably need to take one of these even if we find better, just because steel is used so much that we need one of those quickly. We also have this really nice gas planet with lots of Kevlar and also a bit of helium and hydrogen. Hydrogen will mainly be important later on, but helium is used a lot in the early game. You can actually, if you find it down here, we can see all the different components that it's used for, and both Maxus blasters, Epsilon torpedoes, Corvin shields, the different the hyperdrive and the fission reactor are all early game resources, and the warp bubble generator and the basic space reactors are things we're gonna do, and pulse blasters also is things we are using right now actually. So helium is very important. We also have some krypton and some Tiberius. So this planet we already are sending a mining station here, but this is really nice. And once again some steel. So hopefully we'll find a bit better source of steel, maybe with some gold and lead also. But so far we have a pretty great starting system, so I can't really complain. Or I can, but I can always complain. Complaining is so easy. So our leader got even more bonus to his population growth skill, so this will probably mean that we'll get some really big colonies really fast in this game. And we're already growing at 24% and above 5 billion now. And he is done with his mission. We have taken out the moon, and we have found some Phalegian spice on this planet. This is also a very important resource, as you might have remembered. We can actually use Phalegian spice to give us 5 happiness bonus to all our colonies. So this is a really nice resource. Okay, let's send him out to this gas planet or ice planet out here. Let's look at our research. We're still doing transport systems, shields, and armor plating, but we should start to get a little bit faster research with all these stations. We don't have too high of a research potential in our empire yet, so we are meeting that potential already. which is also why the actual output is smaller than the research output. And since we have no scientists yet, we don't have any sort of bonuses. So hopefully we'll spawn a scientist soon. But anyway, we are hitting that 20-minute mark, and it is time for me to end this episode. I hope you have enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time.